Oh. Okay. Let's try that again. Wow. That was a rookie mistake. I'm fucking muted. I was muted. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Mickey. Oh, wow. That hasn't happened since episode ever ago. Oh, my God. I don't even know what I said. Oh, today, if you want to join the show, the link's in the bottom of the screen. You already know all that shit. Just hit share if you don't want to pay attention. I'll just try to do a real quick recap. Just hit share. That's all we ask. The topic, we don't have a topic. I'm going to do Facebook roulette. So what that means is if you, who fucking cares? Shout out to Mickey right in the building. Mickey's starting to become an OG here. Every episode, baby. I let everybody know that the champ was here. Dad joke champ in the building. If you see me in the street and I have this shirt on, let's go. We battle right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there we battle. Anyways, if you don't want to join the show, hit share. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. I don't know where my co-host is. Straight up ghosted me. But there is the link at the bottom of the screen. You just punch it into any. I'm saying this all again because y'all didn't hear it the first time, apparently. But anyways, what I was telling you was while the microphone was on mute. Oh, such a rookie mistake. Was that about 9 minutes to midnight, 9 minutes before officially I turned 43. I was naked and I caught a glimpse in the mirror. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Look at you. Just look at you. What do you say? Still no sound? That was before, right? What's up, young man? So I'm butt naked. I get a glimpse. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I have a gym membership. I have a treadmill in my house. There is absolutely no reason for me to look this way. Sorry. So, what I was saying before I was muted was I was always a short, fat white kid. That was like my joke. I'm like, oh, don't blame it on a short, fat white kid. Well, I'm short. Not gonna change that, right? He's a douchebag anyway. Yeah, let's attack Scott since he's late. Or not here. Probably playing golf. Me. Oh, I had to get my golf holes in today. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh my God. Fucking Scott probably eats all natural peanut butter. But I decided that instead of the short, fat white kid, I think it's time for the short, fit man. I mean, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I mean, in 10 years, I'll be 53. You think it's going to be easier to take that weight off then? Oh, he did play golf today with mom. Okay, well, he's lucky he's with his mom. Okay, and that was today, 7:47 at night. Are they mini golfing at the mall? So it's over, man. Like I'm gonna get healthy, and all that stuff. But I had a great Father's Day. I started off with Father's Day. And I got this shirt, Dad Joke Champ. Again, you see me on this, you see me in these streets, and you want some of this shit, come get it. Got a happy birthday shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Thomas Godoy Sr. That's G with 2 E's. G with 2 E's. Scott Hicks. See what he said? Dude, totally forgot what day it was. Beyond momentarily. You fucking sack of shit. I forgot. He should have told me he got a flat tire. He could have told me anything. I forgot what day it was. That's how good That's how bright your future is? That's how you got it? Anyways, like I was saying, happy birthday to the man, the myth, the legend. You want to come on here and tell a story about me? Today's the day. You spent a birthday with me. You got a funny story. If it gets crazy, I will boot your ass. But you could try to come on here and tell the favorite birthday story. He gets on, I'm gone. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people like that, bro. Like people tell me, like if I got rid of Scott, we could get way higher numbers. But I like Scott, and I think he's important to the show. I think him and I have good chemistry. And we are definitely not in agreement with everything. A lot of things, but not everything. But yeah, you're not the first one to say that. A lot of people say that the show would be a lot better. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we were just at 8 or 9 live viewers, so him and I have gotten that before, but not that quickly. So anyways, I'm going to continue on. So I got this badass shirt. You are the smart one. Well, if I'm the smart one, we're fucked. Dad joke champ. My other son got me a shirt. If I wanted to get up, I'll show you. But that shit says, my favorite son bought me this shirt. I love it. I'm wearing that one tomorrow. My favorite son bought me this shirt. Jordan. Shout out to Jordan Gadori. He also got me a $15 Taco Bell gift card because I told him that I wanted a naked chalupa. Chalupas are great. A naked chalupa. I mean, everything's better naked, right? Well, I guess not everything. But so my other son, on his own, like my wife didn't go to the store and get a card and a gift card and get it for him. Like he did it. This is Big Thomas or Little Thomas, which is bigger than me. He got me a $25 gift card to Zaxby's because that chicken sandwich is banging. Oh, as these young boys would say, that chicken sandwich is bussin'. That shit is bussin'. And he tells me, oh, don't worry about it. Your birthday present will be here from Amazon on your birthday. I was like, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know this dude. So, tell you a little story. I am irresponsible and absent-minded. These glasses right here, these are my future so bright glasses. $12.99. Fat smart. The headphones on my head, they were a Christmas present for my son. So technically I bought them, but they were kind of free. Only jewelry I wear, including watches, is my wedding ring and my necklace. I do wear a necklace. I don't have it out, but I wear it. It was a gift from my wife about 21 years ago. And I wear my wedding ring because I'm married. So I don't buy nice stuff. People that have worked with me will tell you. People on the other podcasts will tell you, why you got that shitty ass mic? Why don't you buy a real mic? You do 2 podcasts. Why don't you get a real fucking mic? Cause I'll break it. Or somebody will spill water on it. Or my cat will eat the cord. That's why I don't have a awesome mic. That's why I buy my tools at Home Depot. Shout out to Snap-on, but I buy my shit at Home Depot and Lowe's because one of 2 things are going to happen. Guaranteed. I'm going to lose it or I'm going to break it. So why buy nice shit? So wallets, I mean, everything. I don't have anything nice because I know what's going to happen. Shut up. I know it's going to happen. So he bought me the first one I've ever owned in my life because I would never buy one because I would lose it. And I've dedicated because this is a gift from my son that he bought with his own money and went out and bought it himself. I'm going to kill this cat right on live on TV. Yeti. This kid gets me a fucking Yeti. I got fake Yetis, bro. I got like Fetties all over the house because that's what I do. I buy the fake shit because I'm going to lose it. My son bought me a Yeti. It was fucking fantastic. So then they gave me my birthday present early on Father's Day. And it was from my whole family. So from my wife and my 2 kids. Once again, something that I would never, ever have bought on my own. I've thought about it. I work with my hands. I don't wear a watch. I don't wear a watch. I think watches are becoming overrated because you don't need them anymore. They're like to show. You know what I'm saying? You got your phone in your hand most of the time or in your pocket. So you don't necessarily need to wear a watch. I know some people still do, and some people collect watches. But I don't. Because I'm gonna break it or I'm gonna lose it. Who is this from YouTube? Shout out to a YouTube viewer. Nice eyes _V. Hello. What's up? Welcome to the show. How you doing? We're talking about my birthday presents. So where was I? Oh. So I don't even wear watches or nothing. And my family decided that I was such a good dad and a good husband. And it was my birthday. And my wife was there when I was naked and saw myself in the mirror. So she understood what was going on. And they got me an Apple Watch. How do I show that? Okay. I've gone on rants before, maybe not on this podcast, but the other one, about smartwatches because I think they're ridiculous. Well, let's say I thought they were ridiculous. I'm like, really? America? Thank you. Nice eyes _4. I gotta stop running these comments because they're like little squirrels walking by, which was my other topic I want to talk about. I think do you think I need Adderall? I think I have ADHD or whatever, not OCD, but ADHD. I can't stay focused, man. I'm really thinking about going to my doctor for some Adderall, but everybody says that it's bad. Like I don't want to be my body's a temple. I don't really put anything into my body, so she said yes. She said yes. Yes to what? I don't remember what I was talking about. See what I'm saying? That's my point. I'm like, just all these things come through, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to remember to say that, and then I forget what I was saying. But anyways, smartwatch. I used to tell people, yo, how lazy do you have to be that you won't take the extra step to see what time it was? Because let's face it, a watch, a regular watch, just is a watch. Yes, it has a date sometimes. Sometimes it don't. But literally, it's a watch. That's what it does. So Adderall was the cocaine of the 2000s. That's what I'm saying. I got a story. That's what I'm saying. I have a story about that. It's a positive story, actually. It helped a guy out. Like, he really needed it. Some people really need it, and some people, like college students, were like taking advantage of it. But anyways, see what I'm saying? Pew, 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 pew. I should just wait to the end of my story and then post the comments. So you should be like, yo, but I didn't realize really how awesome a watch was. So when I opened it, I was like, oh, I'm taking this back. I'm going to ruin it. I don't want to wear it. I went away before I even took it out of the box. I did go and get a kick-ass squirrel Squirrel, squirrel. Oh, I did get a kick-ass cover for it, so I feel better now that it's protected. But let me tell you something about a smartwatch, and this isn't a nice one. It's like a Series 3. They're on Series 6. To give you an idea, Series 6 is like $600. Series 5 is like $400. A Series 4 is like $300. I don't know. I think this was like $160, which I was actually shocked at the price for what it does. But man, it was a little bit of a nightmare setting it up. Not really, but it took a while. And I was like, I'll wear it for one day at work, and I'll see if I keep it. I'll return it. I'll return it and get my money back and just go get something else that I want. But man, I can't believe I haven't had one. I had no idea what it could do and how. And it depends on your job too, because if you sit in a fucking cubicle all day and you're in front of your laptop and your phone's right there on your desk, I'm not sure you need a smart watch. Honestly, I think I still feel the same way as I used to. It's like, what are you doing? It's like me looking in the mirror at my fat booty. What are you doing with a smartwatch? It is so fucking awesome. First of all, it's like a Fitbit. So I set a calories in the beginning of the day of how many I want to walk. This motherfucker tell me all day long how many more steps I got to take. See what I'm saying? I'm going to use this to look good naked again, and emails, text messages. I can call you, Siri, like everything. Plus with my AirPods, they're all fucking linked together. With my job, my phone stays in my hand. Nobody understands that. I know people probably like, that motherfucker's always on his phone. My phone is everything. I literally can't work without my phone. Can't run my business without my phone. Like literally, if my phone fell in the toilet in the morning, I can't go to work. I got to go to Verizon and get a new phone. Keep that in mind. I constantly, I have to use it. And the last couple of days, I was able to leave it in my pocket. Like I'm working on something, my hands are all greasy, and I get a vibration in my pocket. I want to make sure everything's okay. My wife don't need me. My kids aren't tripping, missing a business call, business text. That motherfucker vibrates on my wrist, bruh. Read it. And use Siri to reply. Don't say nothing. And use Siri to reply within seconds. I mean, it's amazing. All my emails, bam, pop up, everything. I can't even tell you. I was going to write a list of how many times I used it. And this is kind of nice to see the clock without pulling your fucking phone out of your pocket. So all the things I used to make fun of, like, oh, you can't take the extra 30 seconds to pull the fucking phone out of your pocket. You got to go get a fucking smartwatch. Are you kidding me? Get your life together. And then I got one. Man, let me tell you. But anyways, they got me that. Then I get a knock at the door. Scott is missing. What's with the glasses? Thank you. Thank you. 24 minutes and 57 seconds. I was trying to see how long it would take for somebody to say something about the glasses. Shout out to TJ Bell. Always on point with the podcast. Slack Wednesday. Yeah, he's on his way. He went golfing again. So I get a knock at the door. I'm like, what is this? I open it. Beautiful black woman with a gift in her hand for me. It's like, hey, what's up? She's like, hey, Dante just want me to drop this off for you. Happy birthday. We love you. Miss you. That's my godson. He was at work, so he sent wifey over to give me my birthday present. He got me a big ass Hershey bar this big. I woke up this morning. I woke up the next day. Oh, and a big ass bag of gummy bears. So that night I went to get my fucking gummy bears. Half of them were gone. I was like, yo, who ate my, like, their birthday gummy bears? It's not just like I went to the store. Walked around my house, couldn't find the culprit. Hid the gummy bears up on top of the refrigerator. Yes, I had to get a stool. And big ass chocolate bar, right? So the next morning, which was this morning, I think. I don't even know what day it is, Scott. No, not this morning. Whatever. Open goddamn candy bar's half gone. There's a big candy bar, like a super king size. And it's half gone, so I hid it on top of the refrigerator. But more importantly, I can show it to you. He bought me a Jerry Rice card in a plaque. And it's the all-time leading touchdown card. Yeah, I said it. All-time leading touchdown card. You know what? There's one GOAT. There's one GOAT that nobody ever can debate, and that's Mr. Jerry Rice. Welcome, TJ Bell. What up, dog?
What's happening?
What's happening? I was waiting for that. What's up, man?
Nothing. Relaxing.
You in the new crib?
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, feels good, huh?
Nah, we're still unpacking. We've been unpacking for a week now. Still got a while to go. Tired.
I bet. That's why I was thrown off by the picture. I didn't know if it was a different picture, but I saw a picture of you at the beach with your daughter, and I was like, "Damn, they moved in and went to the beach."
Nah, that was just one of my favorite pictures of both of the girls.
Yeah,
But
I figured it might have been because of like Father's Day, right?
yeah.
I was like, that motherfucker's a soldier, bro. Going to the beach after that shit. Mickey Rice says, "What up?"
No, the Outer Banks. That's a month. We got a month from now for that.
Oh, you are going?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we ain't gonna miss that one.
Oh yeah, you did that last year, I think.
Oh, we go every year. We've been the last 8 years now.
Dang, is it just y'all? You go with other families?
Nah, we normally get the house and then we bring, my sister's family, close friends. They got families and shit, and everybody. We get one of them big ass stilt houses on the beach, and everybody chips in. So I mean, it's dope.
Hell yeah, we did that. We did that a few years ago. Well, probably 10 years ago with the whole Who Cares podcast crew and all their families. It was like one of the best times I ever had. Like 5 families was on that bitch. It was awesome.
Yeah, we always get one of them big stilt houses like on the beach. It's got like 5 bedrooms, so every family gets their own little spot, and nobody really makes any plans. We all end up eating breakfast and dinner and shit together, but
yeah, exactly. That's what we did.
Yeah, they go about do their own thing throughout the day. We all end up at the beach in the pool and shit like that.
Damn, lucky you.
Tired though.
Do you know anything about Adderall?
Nah.
I think I need some Adderall. Just because I remember a story of a guy that I used to work with. He's actually a Facebook friend of mine. He might be watching, might not be, probably not. But he was struggling. He went to I'm not even gonna say what school he went to, but he went to school, and of course, that shit was being sold illegally. Like, it was crazy back then. This is probably 04 to 08.
Right.
But he tried it like that illegally, and he was like, holy shit, it changed his life. Like, he started getting straight. He was about to flunk out of college, and it just changed his whole fucking shit. So he went to the doctor and told the doctor the truth, and the doctor put him on Adderall. Mm-hmm. And he said, literally, he's a whole different person than he was. I'm not saying I'm that bad, but man, I'm just so fucking. But I thought it was like Coke, so why would he want more of this?
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know.
People say it's crazy addictive, so I don't like to put shit in my body.
Yeah, I don't I don't fuck with pills and stuff like that no more. I don't even smoke. Can't do nothing.
Yeah, I fucking I don't even
I,
take vitamins. I
I
should.
have I have an addictive personality, so I stay away from shit. I don't know.
I do too. I do too. Even look stupid shit like when I got into video games, I got into
Yeah,
video games, man. It was just anything, sports,
yeah.
everything. It's just
When I got
crazy.
it, when I got into fantasy, I started doing like 10 leagues.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
I went hard, and like now
Yeah,
I'm down to like 2 or 3. That's all I can really be good at
yeah.
functionally. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
it's
only doing two. I've done two for the last 2 seasons. Before that, I had three, but the most I've ever had, and it was a nightmare. I had seven, and it was counterproductive because I'll be watching a game and have a player, which still could happen with two leagues, but it was
yeah,
happened so much. I'd have a player and he has the same player,
yeah.
that I'm going against in another league. So it was just like it was too much.
Yeah, the most I did it at one time was 10, and it won't even fun. I mean,
Yeah, that's not.
I ended up winning like 3 championships that year, but it sucked. Like I couldn't even watch ball. Like I couldn't enjoy the actual watching the games
Yeah, which is the
because I
whole
was
reason why people
right.
do it.
Yeah,
Like,
like I was rooting for my guys, and like multiple people had
do
the
you
same
know?
guy.
Do you know? I think some people call him faggot ass Scott Hicks. He joined both of my two leagues, and before that, he didn't even watch football, bro. And now it just gives him a reason to watch
Yeah.
football. Like,
So one of my best friends, like I'm a Redskins fan. I always have been. So is he. And like, so the only players for the longest time that we actually followed were Redskin players. But I got into fantasy and I was hard in it for a minute, and I got him into it. And he said the same thing I said the first year I did fantasy. Like, I liked my guys, my team, but I was unaware of like how much talent was really
yeah,
out there. Like
exactly.
I can remember like one of the first years, it was actually the second year I did fantasy, was the year that David Johnson was his breakout year with the Cardinals. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
David
I mean,
Johnson.
right? And he was killing it. And I'm like, he never would have been on my radar.
No
Like
way.
there's like, and as being a Redskins fan, whatever, Washington football team, being a Redskins fan, I'm supposed to hate Dallas, which I do. But like, I never would have looked at the talent that Zeke has.
Yeah. Oh
Like
yeah, I
that
hate
man,
drafting Cowboys. I hate it, but
yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
But he's just built different, and and Romo back in the day was a fantasy god.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
like for
Me
real.
too.
Like, I mean, so it's kind of cool. I mean, and when I got him into it, he was the same way. He was like, man, I absolutely never would have. You know, if you don't do fantasy and all you're watching is your team, and we play the Giants that week, it's like, all right, I'm gonna get to watch Eli or Saquon or whoever do
Yeah.
their thing, and that's just what you watch. You don't even like. I never even watched all the other games because I didn't care.
Yeah, I did.
But
But I watched more 49er games. But fantasy changed the game, man. I mean, I
yeah,
go way back. Like, I don't even know what year it was, but all I know is the commissioner would go through the paper on Sunday and Monday and give us the standings on Tuesday. There wasn't even
yeah,
that was Red
yeah.
Lobster. That was probably it was 9/11. So 01, 02.
Damn.
It's crazy, bro. We
But yeah,
drafted
I
in the
mean,
Red Lobster parking lot.
but like I said, I mean,
Right.
I'm a diehard Skins fan, and until I started fantasy and the keeper league that I'm in, I'm the co-commissioner of that one. That keeper league has been going for 6 years now.
Damn.
So and it just gives you a different perspective. My buddy was like, man, I ain't trying to do all that. And then after that, he like Saquon's his guy now, and he's a Redskin fan. He's like, that's my dude. I'm like,
because he owns them.
yeah.
Yo, what up, Scott? You fucking fucker. Where the fuck you
What's
been
up,
at, fucker?
motherfucker?
Hey, Scott.
All right, so
God.
apologies, TJ. Good to have you back, man. Good to see you. Good to hear your voice.
I was
Yeah,
only
I
here
totally
until you showed up, so I could say hi to you. I don't give a fuck about G.
That's
All right,
awesome.
so I totally forgot what
So
day
what?
it was.
So what the fuck happened, man? This is ridiculous.
I
With
seriously,
what?
I literally forgot what.
Don't care. He said he forgot what day it is, bro. Like he couldn't come up with some better shit than that. There's no calendar. I think he has a smartwatch on his fucking wrist too. Right, Scotty? You got a smartwatch?
No, I don't need a calendar because I look forward to this shit. But shit was all goofed up today. On top of that, I will say this: my nephew called me right after I sent you that text. My nephew called me, and that's a whole fucked up other situation. Just got out of jail and shit.
Oh.
So
Do I know this nephew?
Yeah, you do. I don't even
Oh shit.
But anyway,
You're here and that's all that matters.
that's right. That's right. I'm glad to be here, man. Sorry
You're
again
here
about
and
that. But straight from the coast, man. Look, it's beautiful
Yeah.
here on the West Coast.
And it's beautiful out there.
So what are we talking about tonight, man? Besides your birthday, how's your birthday? Did we already go over this?
You're gonna have to fucking watch the fucking first 26 minutes of the podcast when I told everybody else.
Right.
And you can really, if you really get excited, go to the beginning of the podcast where I went about 7 minutes on mute. Then Mickey and your sister texted me and said I was muted. So then I did it all over again. So if you want to know about my birthday, just watch the fucking podcast. Okay?
Okay.
Hi, Mom. Thank you for coming on.
Speaking of fantasy, though, before we get off that topic, are you doing both of your leagues again this year?
Absolutely.
All right. Which one is which?
What do you mean? Aren't you in both of them? Oh no, you're not.
No, I was in. You put me in the
good one, right?
Yeah, you were in.
Yeah, he was in the main one. We call it the main one and the faggot one.
I don't remember. I forgot what they were called. It was like the. I don't
Fantasy
remember.
Virgins was the little league. That's the training wheels league.
Oh yeah.
Fantasy.
Well, I mean, I'm in again this year. So I mean, if you're doing it again, I'm in again this year.
Yeah, definitely am. Definitely. I gotta get started on that. I guess I need to start watching my podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's still got a minute. I just didn't know if you were holding spots or filling spots or whatever.
Everybody, I told you this league doesn't change that much.
That's how ours is.
It's all the same people.
All right, I'm in. I'm good.
Check that out, Scott.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
He told his daughter. He told his daughter to pick any lamp she wanted, and that's what she got. That shit is dope, awesome, bro. My son would love that.
Man, I've been putting together beds and dressers and nightstands and all the past fucking week.
Are you
tired?
Is that the
we moved in Monday, so this will be our third night.
Nice, man. Nice.
But the first night won't even no beds here. Everybody had mattresses, so everybody was sleeping on their mattress on the floor. But the girls, they were like, we want to go to our new house. So I was like, all right.
Sweet.
So
good for you guys, man.
We're here. I finally got the grass cut the first time. It took me 2 goddamn hours to cut this shit. But
damn, how much is it? How many acres is it?
It ain't even that many. It ain't not even 8 acre. It's just it just took me. I mean, it goes.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
The new shop will be way the fuck back there.
Oh, you don't even have one yet?
Nah, so it's tricky. My old shop was like 10 by 14. And I had already said that was part of the deal was if we buy a new house, I need to have a bigger shop. I need a real shop. But they can't. So we found one for $7,000. But there's nowhere for them to get it back here. They can't. There's not enough room on either side.
So you have to build it.
Yeah. So the contractor that did all the work on the old house, he's gonna take the shed that's way the fuck back there and just blow out 2 of the walls and extend it to make it the right size.
So what are we
So-
talking? What are we thinking about? 20 by 20? Like how big?
It's going to end up being 16 by 22, something like that.
Ooh.
That's a big one, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already ordered the separate. It's going to have its own separate heat pump. So
Nice.
I don't got to do the propane heater and portable AC no more.
Well, see,
I've already got the power and the internet getting ready to be run back there. So it's time consuming. But
Right.
I mean,
I'm
we
gonna-
love
I'm
the
gonna-
place though. It's
Eventually, I'm gonna get with you on some of those things because I'm gonna need. I want to put another garage up over here, like a detached garage, and I've been thinking about that too. What do I need to do for heat and air and getting electric over there and all that shit? So
Yeah, so oddly enough, the heat pump for it, the split system heat pump was $600. It's not bad, and it's a do-it-yourself deal.
wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I've messed with them before. They're really, really good. It's heat and air. The units come pre-charged, so you don't have to do anything. I mean, you just set it. I mean, it takes maybe 2-3 hours to get the whole thing set up, and you're done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a split unit. That's probably it depends on how big you're trying to go, Scott, with your
Yeah.
garage, but
Yeah.
it's very similar. It's very similar to what you would see in a hotel room. How it's
Yeah.
built into the wall,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Basically the same thing. A lot of people have them like up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's the same shit as what you have in hotels. But I mean, it sucks. We were out today. Both of the girls were at daycare, so we went out today. We both took this week off to finish moving. We still got one more trip at the old house to get stuff out. But going to getting pots and pans, new everything for the house. And like we walked by the whole 4th of July thing, and I was like, this is the first 4th of July in a few years that I haven't been up and running. But I sort of got a workaround for that. Hopefully tomorrow that'll be fixed. This house has a garage, so all we've been doing is when we move, we just put everything in the garage.
Right.
And then at night we just bring a box in at a time and shit like that. And I set off like a 6-foot by 6-foot section in the corner. So tomorrow I'm going to get the CNC machine, bring it over to try to see if I can be up and running for when 4th of July rolls around. But I'm not. Everybody that has ordered from me before, they already know that I'm moving. So I mean, it's
You get a lot of repeat orders this time of year?
Yeah, a lot.
Really?
But on my flag page, I mean, I try to put stuff out there. I've been so damn busy, man. It's nuts. And I'll apologize again for snapping the last time I was on.
I totally get it, man.
No, you did snap. You did snap.
No, I snapped. I ain't even gonna lie, I snapped.
It's a classic communication of misunderstanding, though.
It was, and I went back and I looked, and I think I was hearing and remembering two different things. So that's on me. That's on me.
Listen, the pain and stress of buying a new house and moving is very fresh for me. It's just about 1.5 years ago. So I dig, man. If you got, nerves a little frayed here and there.
No, but I'm legit. Like, I'll be pissed if we did what we did. If we did what he thought we did. Yeah. And then a whole week during text messages still fucked with him. I was fucking with him because I literally thought that he was mad because I who cared him. I'm like, I don't get it. I was like, I thought he was trolling me, pretending to be mad.
No. What I remember, again, there was a lot between the stress of buying and moving and closing and everything else. There was. What I heard and what I think I heard were two totally different animals. So that's on me. I'll man up to that. That was on me. But if what I thought had happened, then now you know why I reacted the way I reacted.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. That would have been a dick move.
Yeah.
I was just like, that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that's on me. That's on me. Like I said, I just got so much going on that completely misread.
I won the championship.
That's what's
Dad
up.
joke champ, baby. Dad joke champ. You'll hear that in the beginning of the podcast. I'm gonna tell you this, Scott. Earlier we had a family member of yours and his wife, which is a sister of yours, say that one, you're a douchebag. You can figure out which one that came from. And that you're slack. You're a piece of shit. Because you were late to the
That
show.
was a little more questionable. I get the first two.
That he said, if he gets on, I'm gone. And we had 8 live viewers and we have 0. So he and your sister vouched for you.
I see the comments. Yeah, this is correct. I did play golf today.
We got a new person watching us on YouTube. Shout out to Nice Eyes _V. Hello from the YouTube channel. She was here.
Yeah, excellent. That's cool. Do I know Angelo? Well, see, we got somebody.
No, he's a friend of mine.
All right, that's cool.
When he was saying young man, he wasn't talking about you. Trust me. Which, by the way, when I did go back and watch that podcast, when you thought I said that the wing before, I was like, yo, if anybody should be mad at us, it's Scott, because we were fucking crushing Scott. TJ had like 3 zingers in a row. I was just dying laughing. I said, he should be apologizing to Scott.
I think that was the warm milk night.
Dude, it just kept coming and coming and coming. It was great.
I did. So I'm at the golf course today, and I'm paying for me and my mom. She was in the bathroom, and I was like, all right, so I'm get my mom. You know, she's a senior. You know, I'm trying to get the senior rate. And he said, "Are you under 55?" Because he's gonna give me the senior rate, and I didn't know what to say because my first thought is "fuck you." And the second thought was, I'll take a discount.
Right.
So I was just like, no, man, I'm not 55 yet. So yeah.
Scott,
Anyway.
you do age well. I'll give you that. I know I give you some shit, but you're aging well.
Oh, dude. I'm totally fucking with him because honestly, if we're being 100% honest, Scott looks like he's like 35.
Yeah.
You know, like
I sort of wanted to get a birther thing going here. I'm gonna need a birth certificate, and I don't know where the fuck the birther movement. We need to get that back going again because
hell yeah,
Scott's lying.
Of course, I walk in when you say that, and it annoys me so bad because nobody ever
What?
told me I look young.
What annoys him? What annoys you? We just said he looks 35. What's annoying?
Scott, tell your daughter to get off the podcast.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah.
Hey,
that was a good one, man.
That is his daughter. Holy shit.
Yeah. Now I can't even take any credit for aging well. Just it is, you know.
It's all that golf.
Well, you've seen his mama.
I have not.
TJ hasn't.
No.
His mama's very attractive.
His mama's like a smoke show. Yo, speaking of Michelle, tell Michelle to come back. Tell Michelle to come back.
She can hear you.
Now I want you to turn to the side and like you're walking off again the other way. The other way.
I gotta go backwards.
Look, right there. You look good, man. You've been working hard or what, man?
She
Good
came
God.
from her workout.
She lost a lot of weight, bro.
I've lost over 40 pounds total.
Damn, you look good. Keep it up.
I found them.
I still have a lot more to go.
I damn sure found them.
I split them with him. We bounced.
Working from home, I found them quick.
I know, and you work from home. That's even more impressive.
Yeah. Diane asked me, she's like, do we need to get a rod mower for the backyard? I was like, no, I'm going to walk this bitch. I need to get some sort of exercise.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to keep walking it.
Damn. Is she Pelotoning or something?
What's that?
Is she Pelotoning? It's hard to keep weight off when you're working from home.
It is. It's true. You don't move around nearly as much. I mean, it's like even just getting up to go to the bathroom is right down the hall. You don't have to go anywhere. So yeah.
Well, I was jogging for a long time, and then the doctor said I can't jog for the rest of my life, but I can walk and hike and do
What?
other exercises.
She had bad back.
I got a herniated disc, 2 bulging discs, and lower back arthritis. And hip.
Scott blew her back out.
I did. I'll be fucking around.
Yeah. Meanwhile, her
Yep.
back's been fucked up since 1989. So save it. Save it,
I'm
bro.
a guy that that opens the jar after somebody else loosened it. I broke the back. But
There you go.
I broke anyway.
It's already open. It's already open. Might as well.
It is. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out. One of my guys is a comedy at the Perk, July. What is that? 2nd? I can't even read it. July 3rd, 8:30. Yeah, hosted by my boy Kenny Wingle. Shout out to Kenny Wingle. Don't you know Kenny Wingle, Scott? He's a local guy, stand-up comedian. He's hosting, and this guy is the main attraction. It's in Chester, Virginia, at the Center Theater.
I know Kenny.
Check it out.
Yeah, I know Kenny.
Yeah, he's a Mechanicsville
What was the
boy,
date
I
on that
think.
again?
July 3rd,
July 3rd.
8:30, Chester.
It's a Saturday.
So Kenny's the headliner?
No, he's the host.
All right.
He's hosting.
All right.
Have you seen Abby anymore?
No, I only saw her the one time, and I never saw her again. But I'm never there at that particular time, so I'll probably never see her again. She works nights.
Most of the time she's working nights now because she's back in school.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm out of there like no later than probably 3.
Scott, you might as well stand up and let Michelle sit down because you ain't talking. She's
Yeah, you
doing all
suck.
the
Y'all haven't given a break for nothing. I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about tonight.
Yeah, I've asked 3 times what the topic is.
No shit.
Am I interested in watching or should I go do something else?
Oh shit. Okay.
You ain't got no topic?
Excuse the hell out of us.
I didn't have no topic. I didn't have no co-host. What are you
I
talking
know.
about?
I fell apart.
I'm playing roulette right now.
All right.
What about damn, I got a lot of shit.
All right, here's the
Oh,
news.
Britney Spears. That's all I heard on NPR today was Britney Spears.
What about her?
She's fighting her manager, her dad.
Who? Free
She went to
Britney?
court trying to
Yeah,
get her
she's
dad
fighting against her dad to get management rights back, get her kids and all that shit, all her money back.
Well, did anything happen?
I don't know.
No.
Well, it's
15 years apparently he's been her conservator. They said that has something to do with early onset dementia or something she might have.
Yeah.
Oh, she has it or he has dementia?
She does. And that's why her dad has control of every single thing.
Yeah.
She has millions of dollars in an estate. But
Yeah,
she
she
doesn't have rights to any of it.
Yeah, when she started off, she had some mental shit a couple years after she got started, like when she was a teenager, and her parents were already her managers. And like that's why when she got married and then got divorced, that her parents got custody of her kids. And like then she went crazy and shaved her head, showed her pussy online, and just everything went nuts.
Whoa. What website is that?
Shave her pussy and show her head online is really the question.
That's what I meant. Yeah, all that.
And what's the website?
But then her parents who were her managers at the time were saying that she was like an unfit parent, so they got custody. Man, they did all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, back then, but I thought all that shit was over.
Nah, they're still her managers.
Well, they still got control over everything.
Yeah.
You know, they have control over her finances and shit.
Everything in her life. Like,
Yeah.
because they're saying that she doesn't have mental capacity to take care of herself because early on.
Yeah. They had her committed, if I'm not mistaken, a couple years ago.
So long ago. I think Britney's fine now. She's like got a show in Vegas and shit.
Yeah,
Not now.
but they manage that though.
Uh,
Yeah, she gets a portion of all that, but
so question. Are we witnessing an attempted communist takeover of the United States of America?
No. Nah.
My friend, I was asking for a friend.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Do we know any communists?
If any,
Does anybody know
I think if
communists?
wouldn't it be socialist? Don't you start with socialism first?
But they're not the same thing.
Yeah, it's
I
different.
know.
You know who they're
But
the
don't you
same
build-
thing to?
don't-
They're the same thing to people who either purposely conflate the two, or they're just dumbasses. Communism and
Damn.
socialism are not the same thing.
I think I know what you're getting at though. A buddy of mine said the other day that Biden's approval ratings are continuing to go down, so stimulus payments are going up. Like paying people to shut up.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I heard they're trying to
There's-
extend that tax credit thing to 2025. I'm like, what are we doing?
What tax credit?
The tax credit that you can get monthly payments for your kids instead of your tax write-off.
Yeah, but you can opt out of that though.
I know you can opt out of it, but it's absurd to say that they're going to also give people that opportunity to 2025.
Isn't it exactly the same thing that
But
you are getting?
so-
You're just getting it monthly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the
I
thing
mean-
though. So extending the monthly payment, in my opinion, extend that shit forever. It doesn't matter. You're getting the same exact amount of money. You're just getting it a different way.
Yep.
So I mean, like if you get a $3,000 tax credit at tax time, you could take 1,500 of it at tax time and have the other 15 split up 300 a month for 5 months. It's the same thing.
It sounds great. Until
You're just getting it different.
Until you take that monthly payment and you're used to getting the tax return at the end of the year and you owe taxes and you don't have the money anymore. That's when you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
why
but that
did I
has
do
nothing.
this?
That has nothing to do with the government, though. That's irresponsible financial management.
I'm
on
saying
yourself.
you're giving that opportunity to people that you know probably aren't that financially responsible or don't even understand the whole thing. Like, oh, I got my Biden check this month, and then you owe $4,000 in taxes.
I mean, that's fair, but that's where education comes into the play. I mean,
Yeah, but
at
not
that
everybody's
point,
educated.
no, but there should be like, all right. So I opted out of it personally,
I did
And-
too.
but even if you don't, it doesn't matter. Like you're
Well,
getting the same amount of money.
It matters if you need it.
No, what I mean is, it doesn't matter how you get it. Some people need it
Yeah.
right now.
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
people-
it matters if you need it. I don't.
Some
need
people
it,
want to
so I
buy
don't
some
wanna do
rims
that.
in February. I mean, it's however it's going to work out best for your family. But the people that think they're going to get the payment now, and then when tax time rolls around, they're like, oh, where's the rest of my refund? That's
Yeah.
where the educational portion comes into it. I
Yeah, so
honestly
ma-
think that they should have put out a campaign when they rolled this out. They should have put out some sort of a campaign of, look, this is how this is going to work, not just assuming people are going to go out and educate themselves on it or hear it from friends they may have that are keeping up on because we got something in the mail from it. But I mean, if you're who the fuck other than like people like me, who opens up anything that's randomly addressed from the Treasury Department? Nobody's going to open that and actually read it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I will nowadays, but back in the day, for sure.
Let's go back to the original question here. Is the premise that? Well, all right. Where did we start with this? That approval is going down and stimulus is going up. Is that what we started with here?
no, he was asking, are we headed towards communism?
Oh, well, shit. Then. Again,
Someone told me
somebody
that.
doesn't know what communism is. Posted that.
Yeah.
Or wants to pretend like they don't know the difference between communism and socialism, or even socialist democracy, for that fucking matter.
Or it was from the Onion and they reshared it.
So that's possible too.
No, that's exactly what happened. Mm-mm-mm.
How about this one? Y'all know who John McAfee is?
Yep.
I just read this. John McAfee was he founded the McAfee Antivirus, billionaire. Apparently died in a prison in Spain of suicide.
Did he though?
He was supposedly going to be running for president in this. So this last election, presidential election, he was living on a yacht in international waters. He yeah, he was like
This dude was
the same.
wacky.
Oh yeah, no, he was putting out regular like YouTube videos like 2-3 times a week saying, "Hey, the government, every government is coming after me. I'm going to run for president because I'm going to tell you all the truth."
Oh.
And he was like, "Who? So who's that guy? Gee, I know you know who I'm talking about. He's a famous poker player, super big time gambler, but all of his videos are nothing but guns and yachts. It's a young dude.
Oh yeah. I
Damn
know
it. Anyway,
he's got mad bitches.
yeah. It starts with a K, like Kata something, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
he was doing videos with him, and he was like, "Yeah, we're just out here on international waters because if we port anywhere, then we're gonna be arrested and this and that." And then he fell off, like nothing ever came from it.
Yeah, that dude got in trouble. The other dude you're talking about got in trouble with all the hot bitches too.
He was apparently in Vegas during that Vegas shooting a while back. There was a viral video that went off of him, like, because he was prior military, sort of. Like, he went through basic training, but got kicked out of AIT or something. And during that Vegas shooting, like, he was, like, selfie videoing him running up behind some barrier, telling one of the cops, like, "Give me your gun. I can handle this." And
damn,
shit was nuts, man. It was ridiculous.
Scott,
yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel about them allowing transgender men compete in the Olympics against women?
Bullshit.
So they were men, and now they are women.
They were men, and now they're identifying as women and competing against the women.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not sure how to feel about it.
It's ridiculous.
All right.
It's ridiculous. No, here. So if you want to identify in everyday life, that's perfectly fine. But when you're talking about sports, physiology it comes into play. Like, men's bodies are built differently. Like,
okay, so what I know very little about this, and this is the counterpoint that I've read to this, and this is why I don't have a strong position one way or the other, because I don't disagree with what you're saying. You can't just have a dude put on a wig and then go out there and compete against women. I mean, it's not fair. So the other thing is so if there's a man and he identifies as a woman and he's an actual transgender who is taking hormones and things like that, what I understand, and I'm not saying I'm an expert. What I understand, that changes the physiology. So
okay,
they're not going to be as strong. They're not going to be.
Let's clear it up a little bit. First of all,
hormones, but they're actually going to lose muscle mass.
All right. Well, this is why it's interesting, because it's actually a weightlifter named Laurel Hubbard being permitted to compete in the upcoming Olympic Games against biologically female competitors.
Yes. So what I mean by physiology is not hormones or muscle density. It's literally the way that the bones, like the hip flexors, your rotator cuffs, your shoulder joints, they are different. So a weightlifter, a male weightlifter, say they're in a deadlift, their shoulders and their rotator cuffs and their lats in the back they're different. So even if you take away muscle density, it's easier for a male to deadlift just by the way that the shoulder rotates. Same thing with running, like the hip flexors, the their pelvis, everything is just created differently. So even if you lose muscle density, I have no problems with somebody associating with. Bring your ass to my house. We'll have a cookout. You can be whoever the fuck you want. But when you're talking about physical sports, there are certain things that men do better than women. There are certain things that women do better than men.
Should it matter? Should it matter the sport though? Like, I think it would be more fair if
you would have to find a sport where
basketball, a WNBA basketball player could hang with a regular basketball player.
Absolutely.
But fighting, weightlifting,
it's
anything
just
with
different
strength, I think I'd have an issue with.
Yeah. Like women's hips are designed differently. So like
they're designed for childbirth. They don't need to be at those Olympic games.
No, what I'm saying is that if you took a female MMA fighter and a male MMA fighter and they both kick you within the same weight range, the female's going to hurt more. They have more torque in their hips. Their pelvis is just built differently.
Huh.
So, I mean, it goes both ways. I mean, I don't know. It's,
you know what? Here's the way I feel about it is they're going to be people smarter than I am who are going to figure this out. As far as the Olympics go, I could give a shit. I really don't care anything about the
I don't think they will. Even if they do figure it out, I think that the public.
What do you mean figure it out? It's a done deal. She's going to compete.
Well, I mean, figure it out as far as biology goes. That's figured out. Everybody knows that, but nobody wants to be the person that says, look, we understand we're trying to be forward, but you can't do that.
Well, when I say figure it out, I don't mean figure out the biology. What I mean is figure out whether or not it's a good idea, or find some ways to draw some lines. What I'm saying is what you're saying, it's a done deal that this person is already going to compete in the Olympics. And that's, you know what? Nobody says they have to have it right immediately. You know, I only have a problem.
I only have a problem with it.
Nothing about the Olympics. Nothing.
I only have a problem with it because they literally separate the sexes and genders. They'll have women's Greco wrestling and men's Greco. If it was all open, then it would be a different story. But you're saying those girls have to compete over there, these men have to compete over there, and then you just pick one.
There was a in the trials, I want to say it was about a month ago, there was a man who was transitioning to be a female for the Olympics, and in the Olympic trials broke the female record by like 40 pounds or some shit. It was
shocking.
It was like, guys, come on, or women, come on, whoever, just come on. I mean, it's like, and when they went back and they looked at the records, like every time it was broken, it was by like 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds. And like this dude walked up, like he shaved his beard off. He's like, I'm a chick, and broke the world record by like 40 pounds. I was like, all right, let's go.
He did it as like to prove a point. He did it to prove a point. Yeah. He's right. He literally shaved his beard and fucking did it.
Yeah. But again, I mean, in everyday normal life, by all means, live your best life. Be who you are. I have no issues with that at all. But when you're talking about competitive sports, like there is a difference in certain sports. Like there just is. Like if no female is going to get into a who could piss the furthest contest against men, it's just not going to happen. Like it, there are certain things that different bodies are built for differently.
That's in the Olympics?
It should be. It's not. I've had petitions. It's not going to get in.
No,
I can't piss that far anymore.
I just can't generate enough care about it, you know, to really.
That's the thing. Like, I don't care about it enough, but it's annoying. It's one of those things. Like, I don't give a shit about a lot of things, but when I see it, I'm like, ugh, God, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't. You know, my therapist told me that I need to give a fuck more because I'm the same way. I don't really give a fuck about nothing, but I actually do give a fuck about it because the Olympics are no joke, bro. I mean, not the fucking synchronized swimming bullshit. I'm talking about real Olympic athletes. Like, they train literally from when they're 4 years old. Every 4 years they get their opportunity to make it. It's fucking crazy. I don't think if you ever seen a documentary about it. I forgot what it's called. It goes behind the women's gymnastics team. It is ridiculous. It's really child abuse, if you really want to be honest. However, that's what they want to do. That's their goal. And then fucking this fuckface shows up and fucking beats you in the Olympics because he's a fucking man. That I do have a problem with it.
But like, perfect example, Simone Biles, one of the best gymnasts on the planet ever that has been. Like, and she's been training since she was like you said, like a kid.
It's crazy.
So
dude.
if some guy just decides, you know, hey, I've been doing gymnastics since I was a kid as well, and my body's just built different, and now I associate with the girl as a female, and just blows everything she's done out the water. Like, that's just not fair to her because she can't physically compete. It's weird. That's a bad example, probably, because
I think what you're saying, and you know what, and it's all valid. I just don't have any good answers for it, and I'd rather, you know, I think that there are people who are smarter than me who will be able to draw these lines.
Yeah,
and draw them perfectly up front. You know, there may be some fucked up shit, you know, but. You know,
I think what's going to have to happen is there's going to have to be world records that are just blown out the water before they're like, okay, this is just not, you know, when the world record holders for female events are nothing but guys that have transitioned and vice versa in certain events, like eventually somebody's going to step in and say, okay, this is not what this was meant to do.
And, you know, I suspect that it'll get sorted out before it gets too far. But again, it's just one of those things where I don't feel like I have enough knowledge about it. I can't
make a valid argument. I can make a passionate argument, but not a valid one.
Right. Yeah. And that's hard. It's hard to do it either way. You know, I think it's hard to make because there are good arguments on both sides of this, I think. But
I agree.
Like I said, I got my own little areas of expertise, and that's not one of them. And so I'm like you. You want to be transgender, and you know, come over and we have a cookout, and that's all cool. But I don't know how else, you know, I can be completely accepting of you, but don't ask me to make recommendations for how the world of sports should handle you. Because I just can't do it.
Yeah, that's true. What are y'all doing for the 4th? Anything?
I don't think we got anything going on right now.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this neighborhood. I'm still trying to. I've been here 3 days. I'm trying to get a feel for everything. We normally do at the old house. We used to do a big blowout in the middle of the street, and everybody would come out and have fun. But like, I don't want to go crazy out here. Not knowing if the HOA is going to show up an hour later and get all shitty. I don't know.
Well, you know what? You can get away with it the first time.
Right? I feel like I can get. I feel like the first one is a warning. So if I'm gonna do it, I need to go all out for the warning, and that way I can get the slap on the wrist. It's like, don't do that again. It's like, okay, we can work down from there. But
we want to start having stuff, you know, over here because we're just now getting to the point. I mean, we moved in here last January, and it's a good house for entertaining. But we just now starting to feel like we can do some of that. So we haven't really decided on anything for the 4th, but you know, maybe
that's sort of we're kind of looking around, and we want to invite some friends over this weekend. But it's like they all know you're gonna have to step around boxes because it takes so fucking long to unpack everything. I was amazed at how much shit we fit into that tiny little house. It was, we made 2. What really sucks. So Gino knows where my old house was, where fucking Walnut Grove is closed down now, coming towards your house, like from B-Dubs.
Yeah, nightmare detour.
Yeah, so I lived on the other side of that. So we would load up the U-Haul, come this way, and then have to drive like all the way down Lee Davis to 360 or go down Creighton to 295 and come around.
Ridiculous.
That's what's taken us so long. There's no more 1 mile shortcut straight through on a grove or
Yeah,
whatever.
I had to go to 7-Eleven, and I took a right by accident, and I literally had to go all the way down to Bell Creek, down to 360, back way into 7. I was hot, bro. I did it twice now and got the traffic is worse because of it.
It's sucking pain.
I saw that the other day.
They're widening the lane because it's a nightmare with regular traffic. So they're widening it so you can take a left and people can go around you safely.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, so they're finally making it to where people don't got to run off in the shoulder and go around you when you go into Catlin or whatever that is.
Yeah, when I take a left to come into my street, you could hold up that whole traffic and people will whip around and go down into the thing. So they're making another
Oh, so you live back in there where Catlin is?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you lived up by where the Valero was.
No, closer. If you're coming from Valero, you take a right on Catlin, left on Aquarius Loop. My house is the fourth one on the right.
Oh shit! I used to live. So I lived. All right. So when you would take a right on Catlin, Aquarius is like a left, but you could still go straight, right?
Yeah, because it's a loop. Yeah, I live on Aquarius Loop.
All right. So if you go all the way straight to where you can't go no more and hang a left, you know where the pump station is back there, right?
Yep.
There's a house, the next house that's on the left-hand side, like right beside the pump station, not on the side where all the grouped houses are. That's the house I lived in 100 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. I called it the clock tower house. Like it was like straight up. It was like 1 room downstairs and 5 rooms upstairs. It was like nothing. All right. I thought you lived somewhere else. My buddy still lives on,
Don't care.
Oh,
just playing.
You're good. You're good.
Just playing.
I got 2 friends. I got 2 friends that live back there. But yeah, no, that sucks for you though. Like you can't. You have to go.
I'm used to it now. So it doesn't affect you if you have to take a right. So if I got to go down to Bell Creek anyway, it's when you want to take a left. Trust me, dude. I've already whipped the illegal U-turn like twice because I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, bro. And it's gonna be a while, obviously.
Yeah, that shit sucks. But anyway, with the U-Haul, that's what I'm saying. We load it up and we come back down towards Lee Davis, but then like we unload it and then, like I'm already tired, but I still got to get another load. But I don't want to drive all the way down 360 and Lee Davis or go up down 295. So we've been taking like 1 or 2 trips a day. We got 1 more trip and then we're out.
Nice.
So
damn, about time.
Yeah, but we've been staying here since Monday though. So
oh, I know that, dude.
Where'd you say you moved to again, TJ?
It's a neighborhood. It's called York Point. I mean, it's right off. Like if you know where Cole Harbor Elementary is.
Yeah.
It's like a half a mile from Cold Harbor Elementary.
Okay.
It's just
you still down the street from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you come out of your neighborhood, hang a right, G, and you get up, you know where that Hometown Realty and the computer doctor used to be on the right?
Yep.
Yeah, you hang a right there, like you're going back towards Creighton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a mile up on the right-hand side. It's a neighborhood just called York Point.
Yeah.
So I mean, I love it though, man. It's like our dream house. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. We done fought for this bitch for a minute, for something like this at least, that we finally got the opportunity to buy it. And
is there one that you're like, damn, I wish we would have got the other one?
No, actually, this is the 5th one we put an offer in on, and like there was one that I liked a little bit better, but there were certain parts of it I did not like as much. Like my main thing is our old house, our girls couldn't play in the backyard at all. Like it was a huge slope, just the backyard was. Like it had one of the back porches that's got like 12 stairs just to get into the yard. But because of that, like all the drainage went back there, so it was nothing but mosquitoes. It was horrible. My oldest will be 8 next month, and in 7 years, she played in the backyard twice. And this backyard is completely flat. She can run her ass off, both of them back there. So, like, I liked the house on the first one that we saw. The first one we made an offer on, I liked certain parts of the house a little bit better. Not much, but it had no backyard. So the overall purchase, this beats everything above and beyond. My dad, when he came over and visited, he don't give many compliments. He was standing on the back porch and he looked in the backyard and the girls were hauling ass and he's like, all right, fuck it. That was worth the whole purchase price right there. I was like, I agree.
Yeah, I got an example. In my neighborhood, there's a little rancher over there, and I want to say May 1st, they had a contract sign on it, and May 2nd it said sold, and it looked like they were getting their stuff out. And then the next day, about 7 days later, I'd say about May 10th, it was back. The sold sign was gone.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Then all the way until just now, it just went back on sold again. It went on and off probably 7 times. It's crazy.
Yeah, what's happening is the reason that's happening. So over the past 2 months, home sales have gone up 32% as far as value wise from last year. And I mean, I'll tell you straight up, the place is sold now. We bought it, so I don't care. But we paid $35,000 over asking price.
Yeah, you told
and we were not the highest offer. Somebody else offered 45.
Then why did you get it?
Our terms were better. So basically, when we bought it, everything now is no inspection, no appraisal. You just have to offer that. You have to offer that, or they're not even going to look at you, because that's kind of like the normal now. Dang. But what we said was, look, this is our price. I don't care what the appraisal comes back at. I will pay you the difference, cash money, between my offer and the appraisal. The other guy said, I'm going to offer you more than what we did, but if the appraisal comes back too low, I want to renegotiate. So luckily, we had looked at so many houses that we had a rough idea, and we were smart about it. I mean, we looked at what prices were going at. We had a rough idea of what it was going to appraise at, but we knew we were going to be paying 20, 30 grand out of pocket. But because we sold our house and the market is a seller's market, we were able to get enough out of ours to cover that difference, still put down enough of a down payment where it didn't bite us in the ass, so that our monthly payment was still comfortable. But yeah, we ended up paying 35 over asking. Whew. With no inspection, no appraisal, no nothing.
Yikes.
Yeah. Damn. But that's just the way the market is right now. Do I have a fucking light out here? It is getting dark, yo.
Yeah, we can only see you where your beard's not.
I know. I'm trying to figure out if the light back here works.
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Oh, best friends. What's been your favorite part of the new presidency so far? Is it the spike in gas prices? Is it the spike in insulin prices? Is it the absolute destruction of women's sports? Could it be the bombs dropped in Syria? Could it be the lack of addressing the country? Could it be the cancellation of the pipeline and the 52,000 jobs that went with it? Could it be the illegal immigrants coming into the country without COVID tests? Maybe the possibility that Americans will have travel restrictions but not illegal immigrants? Is it the wokeism? Banning of the Chinese virus?
Muted.
No, just laughing. Oh, you didn't hear the video?
Not really, but you've played that before, and it's just bullshit. And
it holds up though, right? Still holds up a little bit.
if you want to piss somebody off, or if you
it holds up for a certain demographic, sure.
Yeah, it's just as soon as she starts talking, just the way she says it and the way she moves herself, I just want to smack in her face. I don't hit women, but I just want to smack in her face. Could it be the smack in the face? Could it be the smack in the face?
I mean, she's hot. I'll give her that. So, I mean, she's fun to look at, but
only on mute. I mean, god damn. Once I know,
I said look at, not listen to.
I know, but I mean, it's like I can't unhear the dumb shit she's saying.
That's why I play it every time I get a chance to, because I know he loves her.
Could it be all the illegal immigrants coming in without COVID tests? Could it be, Scott?
I gotta move my chair.
Well,
What you got, Scott?
I got nothing, man. I'm worn out.
Worn out from playing golf, bro.
I did some work. I got some other shit going on today, so yeah, big day. I swing the club a lot. I'm a bad golfer, so it's tiring for me.
I want to get back into fantasy. So you're running 2 leagues again, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We should do a fantasy show
We should.
before the season.
I mean, there's so many fantasy podcasts out there. We should get like a gang of people together and do that.
Hell yeah. I'm
I don't have
down.
much to contribute.
You know what the
saying-
fuck you're doing. Don't even try it. You can't play that dumb and rookie anymore.
So,
I'm
dog.
not
Have
a
you-
rookie. I just don't have much-
Have you ever done a keeper league, G?
No.
We talked
All right,
about
so
it.
here I'll give you an example. I got a decision to make. I've got basically we're keeping 3 players, and you got to keep them in whatever round you kept them in the previous year, some silly shit like that. So I'm keeping Kamara in the first round, but he's a first round guy anyway. I'm keeping Jonathan Taylor in the 4th round,
That's probably good.
but now I got to decide between Diggs in the 7th round. No, I'm sorry. Which one of these guys would you keep? Taylor in the 4th, Diggs in the 7th, or AJ Brown in the 5th?
Oof. I was my initial answer was about. I almost said it. I almost said AJ Brown, but I forgot. Didn't they
Julio.
also? They signed Julio, yeah.
Yep.
And then, but the other problem is with the Jonathan Taylor guy.
Mac
They
is
also-
back.
But they drafted a rookie running back too.
Yep.
So that's a tough one. And what was the third option? Diggs
Diggs
in the 7th.
Diggs in the
Oh, yeah.
7th. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably take him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lock. I'm really debating between Jonathan Taylor in the 4th or AJ Brown in the 5th.
Yeah.
I'm kind
Either
of going
way-
with Taylor
Yeah,
because
I don't think
wide
you can
receiver
go wrong.
goes deeper. Wide receiver goes deeper. So I don't know.
Exactly. And how does Julio affect him? You know, do you draft Julio first or AJ Brown? In a keeper league, obviously, probably AJ Brown, so you can keep him.
Yeah.
In a regular draft, that'd be a tough call. Do you take are they going to go back to back? Because sometimes that's what happens with receivers like that. They'll just go back to back, like Evans and
And Godwin.
Yeah, last year they were right there.
It was like Cup and Woods. They were always super close. But something came across the news today about Antonio Brown. Something about his probation was over or something. I don't remember.
Oh. Well, he's going back to Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, they signed him back.
Damn. The team's
I
gonna be
don't know.
good, but I know what team's gonna beat them. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go Niners. Let's go. Ooh, ooh. Let's go.
I think I missed your part at the beginning of the podcast, but I saw your Facebook post about that Jerry Rice card. That's legit.
Yeah, that's awesome. My
That's
my
a goat.
godson sent me a birthday gift over with his wife. Opened it up. It's like I'll show you.
Yeah. Bring it out.
He should have known somebody was going to say something. What you got in the car?
It ain't nearby. I have not been on Facebook in about 2 weeks, so I don't even know what's going on.
Good for you. So it's a Jerry Rice card, all-time
Nice.
leading touchdown leader
That's for real.
on a little plaque. It's dope.
That's good
Man.
shit.
That's what I was saying. That's what brought me up to the conversation. It's like there's only one GOAT that nobody can argue, right? I say there's two,
What
but
position?
Jerry Rice. Like it's not close. There's not even a conversation. Nobody will ever argue of who the best receiver is of all time.
That's true.
Nobody. Randy Moss thinks he is, but
Nah.
You gotta put that motherfucking Chiba down or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only one that's really undebatable. And to me, the other undebatable one is safety at Ronnie Lott. But some people like to argue, safety. But there's no argument for the GOAT.
That team back then, when it was Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott, Roger Craig, man,
Tom Rathman.
You couldn't fuck with that team. That was nuts.
And then Steve Young come in right behind him.
I mean, Steve Young did his thing. I've been a Montana fan. I got a Montana and a Rice jersey. I grew up a San Francisco fan.
A lot of people did because we was winning, boy.
Yeah.
Depends how old you are.
Joe Montana was winning Super Bowls with broken wrists.
And Ronnie Lott was cutting off fingers like, yo, put me back in, coach. That's what I'm saying. There's no debating those two. You can talk about Tom. I don't even know if it's a Tom Brady. I went on record and finally said that Tom Brady is the GOAT with the double asterisks. I'm not taking away the asterisks, but you can argue GOATs all day. LeBron, Kobe, fucking Jordan. But that one, Jerry Rice, there's literally, I've never met nobody in my life that will argue it.
Nah.
There's nobody close now. They said Julio Jones would have to have the same production that he has now for the next 12 years. You think Julio Jones is playing 12 more years in NFL?
Nah.
No, sir. So it's over. That Tyreek Hill, if he stays healthy for 20 years, he got a shot. Record-wise.
Yeah, record-wise,
You can't drop a touchdown in the end zone when the game's on the line in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady and be put in that fucking category. Remember that play? Hit him right in his hands. He dropped it right in the fucking end zone. I was like,
running backs are weird. The running back records are weird, though. Like,
yeah, but Emmitt Smith's overrated. He just played 23 years.
It blows my mind at the hate that Frank Gore gets. Like,
yeah,
that motherfucker's been playing for 30 years.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's rare for running backs to do. It's rare what Emmitt Smith did. It's just rare. The average lifespan is like 5 or 6 years for a running back. So I'm saying, if you ain't Bo Jackson or Barry Sanders, go fuck your mother.
Frank Gore's son is a junior in college, I think.
They might play together.
Like,
Frank Gore's older than me.
He's up there. I for real think he's like 39. It seems like he's old as fuck. But I don't know. I think I'm older than Frank Gore.
That's older than me.
We are older, but we're talking about a running back. Like, he's old for a running back. Like, I can't believe he's still playing. They're talking about signing him so he can retire as a 49er, but
I think Todd Gurley is going to go to the Lions. I think he worked out with him.
I think he's done.
I just don't know why. Like, I don't know why.
I think he had one good season. They paid him hundreds of millions of dollars. That's what happens, man. That's what I'm saying with the longevity. Like, that's more impressive to me than having, like, what's his face? What was his name? God, I already forgot his name. Johnson? CK2K? CK2K?
Yeah.
Like, those 2 years that he was like the best and he's on the cover of Madden, that motherfucker was nasty. Then if you think about it after that, he didn't really do shit.
I hope this year that Saquon gets back at it, because as far as talent and physical specimen wise, Saquon's the best running back on the planet. I mean, he can stay
healthy, I guess.
That line just sucks, man. If he would have went anywhere, like, his measurables are unreal. I think when he was coming out, his combine, they were comparing him. They said that he was a mix of like David Johnson and LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Scott, if you had the number one pick right now, we're drafting right now. You're on the clock. Who are you taking?
Absolutely no idea.
Me either. I haven't done no research.
I won't. And you know what? The last couple of years, I did all my research the day of the draft.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm not.
So I mean,
you know,
the number one pick should be CMC, but
Yeah.
that man worries me. He scares me, man. I mean, when he got hurt year before last, and then last year got hurt after like 2 games,
and
and
got hurt again.
Yeah, I hate hearing, analysts like, well, points per game. I'm like, bro, he played 3 games last year.
Exactly.
Like you
Yeah,
can't
no,
burn the 1-1.
I
I don't know. I mean,
I can't. I've done it a bunch of different ways. I've tried doing some, like practice drafts and stuff like that. I lose interest. It's like this doesn't feel real to me. I don't know. So I'll put a few things together. I'll spend about 2 or 3 hours the day of draft.
Well, mock,
and get that
yeah,
shit
but
together.
mock, you're looking at the wrong way. Mocks are a must. I definitely recommend do a couple mocks
Yeah.
once you get your draft position, because that's just going to give you an idea of what particular players you're. Without a mock, you really don't know what's going to be. That you can't really prepare without a
Yeah.
mock. But I get what you're saying. They're boring and they don't mean much. But I look at them, and really sometimes what I'll do is I'll do a mock and I'll be like, all right, no matter what, I'm going to go running back. And then the next mock, I'll do wide receiver. And then the next one, I'll do running back, wide receiver. And I'll just look at those 3 teams and see which one looks fucking better. And that may be my strategy going in. You always got to be prepared for some dumbass to do something stupid in front of you, and there's a player that you didn't expect to see. But you got to be prepared for that. And the only way to prepare for that is real mock drafts. Like, yeah, I get it. You don't want to be in there with a bunch of 12-year-old kids that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And you don't know because they're random. But yeah, I definitely recommend mock draft.
Yeah, well, especially if you have a set, you're like, I'm gonna go running back, and you're in a 12-team league and you're in the 10 spot. And
if that's what's gonna be there.
Yeah, if that's what you're gonna go with, you're like, all right, am I taking Joe Mixon and Eckler as my first 2 in the first fucking
At
the
11,
first in the turn?
at 11, I would not do running back.
Yeah, nah. So I mean,
Never.
y'all need to watch out for Kittle though. Like I honestly, I mean, it might be a hot take. I think Kittle falls off this year, and I love him. I mean, he's great, but
no chance.
He's too good a blocker, yo. And they got 2 receivers too in the draft.
You got to understand.
I get it. I love the guy.
No, you got to understand. He blocks a lot because we had to run a lot, because we had no fucking offensive weapon as a quarterback. That motherfucker can go downfield, bruh. All these yaks. Why do you think we're the Yak brothers? We get all the yards after catches because Garoppolo can't throw the fucking ball down the goddamn field. And now we got a kid that can. And he looks like he about to win that fucking job, son.
I get it. I'm just saying, I think he's going to be asked to carry the team, which does not mean go out and catch the ball.
Hell no. They got Debo, Ayuk. Hell no. He ain't carrying shit. Our running game is on fire. Ayuk is a beast. Okay. I'm going to fucking copy. What time are we at? An hour and 39 minutes in. I'm going to fucking go in here and record what you just said. Ayuk? Watch what I tell you. That motherfucker was the shit last year.
All right. I'll pick a random. What's Ayuk's ADP right now?
Oh, who knows in the draft? But that's even better. Oh, what's up, Jay Shambo? Holla at my boy Jay Shambo. What's up to the podcast? Keith came on a couple weeks ago. That's one of our friends from high school.
I'll tell you something I didn't know. I didn't realize that Sammy Watkins got traded.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I was like, damn, that's what I'm saying. I haven't been paying attention to nothing.
Yeah, I heard today. I was cutting the grass. I was listening to some random podcast. They said, yeah, he's with the Ravens. I was like, what?
Yeah. Trying to get that boy some more weapons.
I don't know.
Lamar Jackson.
Too early, man. Too much still to happen before I start worrying about this stuff.
That's true.
Oh, are you gonna change up the format now that it's 17 games?
What do you mean? It stays the same, doesn't it? What changes?
They added a week. It's 17 weeks now.
Oh, I know that, but they're gonna add it to the fantasy league too, right?
Yeah. So you have
the fantasy league. Your fantasy league just follows. No, you have to adjust it as a commissioner. So like we used to do in the keeper league, we would do up to week, I think it was 14. No, 13. Whatever.
Yeah. 13 usually start of the playoffs.
Yeah. So we had to bump it up a week.
End of the regular season.
Yeah,
because you don't want, if you play in a league that used to play on week 17 and this year would be playing on week 18,
Right.
Go fuck your mother, because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deal with that. You don't ever play the championship game on
No.
the last week of the season, because nobody's
Nope.
gonna play.
Nope.
It's just a nightmare. So
Everybody
that's all
sits
I'll
their
do.
studs.
So the championship will be on week 17 instead of week 18, I guess.
Right. Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
That's what we're doing.
It makes sense. I mean, you just add one. You're just adding one.
Yeah.
regular
Yeah, we're just
season
rolling.
game.
We're rolling.
So
We're rolling
so
the
the
start
regular
of the
season-
playoffs back a week.
The regular season. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the regular season will go to the 14th week.
Right.
And then 15, 16, and 17 will be your playoffs.
Right. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I played in one league when I first got started. I didn't know any better, and they had a week 17 championship, and like my team was stacked, but then they sat all their studs, and I didn't know it, and I was like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah,
I couldn't even make a roster.
I made that mistake one time, and I said I'll never have that again.
Yep. I couldn't even make a full roster. I was like, "This is bullshit." But
Yeah, 'cause you don't know if they're gonna play. Oh shit! Shout out to Craig Robinson, finally tuned in. Thomas is so old he can throw away his calendar and have the lady who works at Hardee's remind him what to do. What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't have any idea. I was trying to figure that out too. Shout out to Craig Robinson though. Thanks for dropping in.
I thought you were a fucking comedian. I talked to him last week and I said, yo, you had some good ones. You know what I'm saying? You had some good zingers last week. If you watched last week's podcast, I guess he just started feeling himself. And now look, he's fucking bombing live and in front of us.
so who is Craig Robinson for real? I've been meaning to ask that for like months
Yeah.
now.
You know the guy in the Pizza Hut commercials?
I know who Craig Robinson is. I'm saying, who is
That's
that
him.
Craig Robinson?
He's on
That's
Fox at 8 o'clock.
I get that. That's not Hot Tub Time Machine, Craig Robinson.
That's an old school number right there. What's up with that, Craig? Remember that movie back in the day? Where you going?
So who is he for real? Like, is it just somebody that likes Craig? I got the same name. Hi, baby.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Say hi.
Hi.
See my kitty?
You see Kit Kat?
Yeah, I see.
That's my
Yeah,
princess.
we lost our 16-year-old the other day.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I thought you only had 2 daughters.
not. I do.
The other one's going to bed.
She's going night night.
Yes.
I thought I was talking about the 16-year-old one.
Nah, it's our puppy, man. She was 16. We just wanted to get her to the house that way she could run around in the backyard too, and she got
Dang,
one. She got 1.5 days.
I was just trying to figure out how to don't care both of you so I could fucking get you off of my screen.
She
But
was 16.
without further ado and whatnot is in the
Gentlemen,
building, boy.
gentlemen.
Yo.
Look,
You say hi.
Scott did you read Scott's lips? He just said, "Oh fuck, I was about to go to bed." That's what he just said. I watched him. Oh, sorry.
Going night night.
Fuck, it's past bedtime.
I was like,
Sorry.
people still
Thomas
tuning
is
in.
so
What's
old he
going
can throw
on?
away his calendar and
Hey,
have the lady who
before I
fills coffee
forget-
at Hardee's.
Before I forget about it. Oh, Craig Robinson is bombing on the show tonight, Jason. I
What
mean,
you
and
mean?
whatnot. He's just bombing. That joke's not funny, bro.
That joke was
We
not
don't-
funny. I'm not even
We
gonna gas
don't, we
it.
don't
It's
even
not
Let me
get
come
it,
in.
right?
And it's time for y'all to go to bed too.
And he's a
I don't
professional
understand it.
comedian.
funny. I don't understand it. But
But
Craig,
while I
need
got
to-
you
need
guys
to
on here, I
actually
did want to
get on.
say Happy Father's Day to each and every one of you.
yes,
all
gentlemen, happy
you-
Father's Day.
Happy
all
Father's
you-
Day, guys.
You guys ain't no deadbeats, bro.
You know
Like the
what I'm
rest of these guys out here, they ain't doing their thing, but you guys are real.
Skylar said
night.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, I mean, thank you.
Happy Father's Day. Bye, Skylar. Have a good night. Get some
Bye.
rest. Say bye. Oops. Shake Dad, who's that? Who's that guy?
But you guys are real.
Who's that black
ones,
guy?
Right? Who's that dark man in there? Can't see
Daddy,
him. Open his
I thought we lived in Mechanicsville, Dad.
eyes. Tell him to open his eyes and his mouth.
She thought we was moving on up.
Where's
Open his eyes
Weezy?
in his mouth.
Where's Weezy? Where's Mr. Jefferson? Yo, listen, I think I still got the record for like consecutive.
I know you almost
Like
missed it.
appearances.
Like I was
I did.
literally about to end this bit.
I did.
Got it.
I think I
he's
still got
maintaining the
consecutive, bro.
streak.
What's the streak
Well, like-
at? Like how many?
We got about 9 in a row. Is that a mustache you're growing?
No.
Don't care.
Wow. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna give you the pleasure of kicking me without me getting mad this time.
Disrespectful. TJ, he didn't even let you finish your thought, bro.
I didn't even say don't care. I just said see ya. So he didn't even know. Yo, I don't know if you were watching before you jumped on. He don't even know
I
who
did
Craig
not.
Robinson is. I was like, you
For
see
real?
the Pizza Hut commercials? Yeah, he thought he only did Hot Tub Time Machine.
Stop it.
It's like, yeah,
Stop it.
the guy on the Pizza Hut commercials. So I'm glad you came in. I totally forgot about this. I forgot to tell Scott about this. So peep this out. Craig Robinson is on tour, right? He has a gig July 24th. Oh shit, 24th or 26th, and I'm going to the show, and we're gonna do a podcast from the hotel room.
Get out of here, bro. I don't believe you. I don't believe
I
you.
tell you, July 24th or 26th.
I don't believe you because
Do
consecutively.
you want to be on it?
I would love to be on it, but the fact that he was like supposed to have been on here like numerous times, I don't believe it.
He's fucking busy, bro. But that's what I got for you. July 24th or 26th.
Craig, you know I love you,
After
bro.
the show.
Please let me come on the show.
11 p.m. It's gonna be a late one because you gotta wait till the show's over.
11 p.m. All right, I'll be all right.
He told me to tell you that he likes you. He said you're the only black guy on the show.
I appreciate it. Yo, Scott, it's gonna be past your bedtime, bro. So I don't know if you'll be able to hang.
Yeah.
Not on the 26th. That's like a Monday. I might be able to do it on the 24th if it's the 24th.
So it's the 24th then. So it's a Saturday, 11 p.m.
11 p.m. on a Saturday.
You'll still be up, bro.
Nah, he won't be up, bro. He's gonna that warm milk once it hits your stomach, bro. It's over.
By the way, we got a new viewer on
cold right now, fellas. I mean, I'm just saying.
new YouTube viewer tonight. Nice eyes _ says hello from
Nice
YouTube
eyes
land.
I was wondering the same thing. I was looking like nice
eyes _ Happy birthday! Shout out.
I think it's niceys, bro. I think it's niceys.
Niceys.
I think it's niceys because nice eyes would be. I just think it's niceys. That's what I think. Yes, but I mean, who am I? Listen,
well, if it wasn't a fucking,
lot of shit
but it's a user's name, so nice eyes probably wasn't available. It's nice eyes. Trust me.
I don't know.
What about Nieces? Like Denise or something? Nieces.
No.
Yeah. It was his birthday. Nice eyes or Nieces. It was his birthday.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Birthday shout out to the old man right there.
Scott is missing. What's with the glasses? Oh, that's old. Yeah, so I did the first 7 minutes of the podcast with the mic muted and no co-host. It was a shit show tonight.
Yeah,
it was
what
a
was
shit
the topics you guys talked about tonight? Like, if you want to give me like a brief synopsis.
I'll give you a brief synopsis. I went over each one of my birthday gifts. I had a great Father's Day and a Mother's Day. Birthday.
That's what's up.
Get it out. And then we briefly talked about how Scott thinks it's perfectly fine for a man to go to the Olympics and compete against a woman. And then
did you say that for real, Scott?
Come on, man.
Pretty much.
You don't know me better than that by now,
bro.
Pretty much. No, Brett Favre got into some hot water because there's a man that's transitioning into a woman weightlifter. And she got approved to compete against the women in the Olympics. And he said,
"Are you
that's
talking about
the
one from the other country?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a man.
Yeah. Scott says that she should be able to do whatever she wants.
This is not what I said.
Wow.
No, Scott says what he always says when he's not sure what to say. And he says, I haven't really done the research on it and something about protein molecules.
So
what I said was what I had said was Mysterio was that it's not my area of expertise.
100%.
I can see arguments for both sides of it. I understand the physical nature of it makes it unfair. TJ brought up some very good points about beyond muscle density, the differences in male and female bodies and how that can make it not such an easy thing. Because one of the only things I know about it is, from what I understand, is that once a man starts taking hormones to become a woman, he starts to lose the muscle density. So does that even that playing field a little bit? I don't know. You know, that's a potential argument. But what I said was I couldn't bring myself to care enough about it because I don't really give a shit that much about the Olympics. But mostly there are people who are smarter than me. They're going to figure out how and where to draw the lines on this.
Okay. I can see where you're coming from with that. My perspective on it is that I enjoy the Olympics. I watch the Olympics every single time I can get it, especially mainly the Summer Olympics. I'm not a big Winter Olympic kind of fan. If I do watch the Winter Olympics, it's like bobsled or something like actually something pretty good. I'm not even gonna guess it. It's actually to me something that's actually pretty good. But I don't really. I'm not into the winter. It's mainly the summer for me. With that being said, I think that a man transitioning, a woman transitioning into a man, vice versa, I do not think that it is fair to have them competing against those who are naturally men or women.
I guess my stance on it is that I'm okay with it if there really isn't still a significant or any real advantage. You know, again, if that's true, if the playing field is leveled by them actually taking hormones to become a woman, if it really does make them in all those other ways that are important to each individual sport that they're trying to participate in, like a woman, you know, if it, I don't know, I'm not sure I can even articulate it that well because I haven't thought about it that much, but you know, yeah, if you, like I said, what I said earlier also was you can't just have a dude put a wig on and go and say I'm a woman and then, go lift weights or whatever. That's not fair. That's not fair. So again, without knowing too much about it, I feel like there's probably people who are smarter than me.
And all I said was they separate the sexes. They have women's Greco wrestling and they have men's Greco wrestling. So the men have to compete there and the women have to compete there. And then you get to decide which one you're going to compete in. Like, then why would just make them all compete? You know what I'm saying? Like make it all just Greco wrestling.
Yeah. I did hear about it. And initially when the news came on and they were talking about it, I know one requirement that this man transitioning into a woman had to do was he had to be testosterone free for 1 year.
Oh.
For 1 year he has to be testosterone free.
So somebody has given that some thought.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. What are the guidelines?
Are there more? Yeah, are there more guidelines to it? I guarantee there are, but I know at least that one was.
And what do? You put estrogen in your body instead to get rid of the testosterone?
I don't even know. I can't even tell you, bro.
How do you test 0 for testosterone?
I don't know, bro. That's a good question.
That's a really good question. Yeah.
That's a really good question.
I think, and like I said earlier too, Jason, I think it may be asking a lot for them to get it right the first shot out of the box. I mean, they may have to.
Well, then don't let it happen until it's right.
I can agree on that too.
Fair too. Maybe that's fair too.
That makes perfect
sense.
I
thought it was a fake report when I saw it pop up. I was like, ain't no way they're gonna let that happen in the Olympics. That's like the highest level. What I was saying earlier, Jason, while you were not listening, I said that I forgot what I said.
He's like, I'm a year older. I'm tired. I'm
a year older. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I can't remember.
It's tough though, bro. It's tough, but I do agree. Like, 100%. They're not going to get it right on the first time. But at the same time, I agree with the whole idea.
I know what I was going to say. Sorry. Some of those women and men go their whole life from 4 years old, borderline child abuse, to get ready for those Olympics. That's their dream. They put in all that work, and someone's going to come in as a man and beat them. Like, come on, man. Like, there's got to be something.
And records. Listen, bro, records are going to be broken now. Female records are going to be broken by men who identify as women.
Yeah. Or men that identify as vaccinated. One or the other is going to happen.
Either one. But how do you? I cannot justify that. I cannot sit there and be like, yo, this is a record that was put up there by the most elite female athlete who has put in so much work, and now you have a man who identifies as a woman or transitioning to a woman who possibly could beat that record. Is there an asterisk next to his name, his or her name? What are we doing here?
I kind of feel the same way about baseball's home run record.
What do you mean?
The single season home run records.
Like from like those guys who are
Barry
like
Bonds?
now compared to like Babe Ruth and everybody else.
Who owns one other than Roger Maris? Everybody after Roger Maris is they cheated, but you can't.
Okay.
Now you can't go back and fix those books.
Yeah, but we know it.
Yeah,
well,
we know it.
Right. So
You just said it. We
whole
all
thing.
know that they got asterisks.
yeah, I mean, you don't
So
technically-
Tom Brady finally being called the GOAT. I mean, 2 asterisks, but he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
What 2 asterisks?
Oh, don't even get me started. You gotta watch the podcast, bro.
Are you talking about the asterisk where he got caught cheating against the Jets like that?
Oh
asterisk?
hell no! I don't even give a fuck about that.
You talking about
That's-
Deflategate?
That's a fuck that too. Those are little asterisks.
Oh, I'm trying to see what you mean by asterisks. But that's another topic for another time. I get what you're saying though.
Oh, you want me to give you one?
Yeah, I was looking for
Okay.
it.
Marshawn Lynch and the Seattle Seahawks are on the half-yard line, and it's 1st and goal. Marshawn Lynch has like 200 fucking rushing yards and is completely dominating. Tom Brady's on the sideline sitting next to his homie Gronkowski, basically crying. And then Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll decide to call an audible and throw the ball, and it gets intercepted by Butler, and Tom Brady jumps off the bench like, I want another one. No, you didn't. You didn't do shit. You were sitting on the sideline pouting and about to lose another Super Bowl, and you won. Thanks, Pete Carroll or Russell Wilson. Remember that argument? Did Russell do it on his own? Did Pete want Russell to be the hero because they don't like Marshawn Lynch because he's thugged out? All that bullshit. Tom Brady won a Super Bowl because a coach tried to make somebody else look better. That's one. The first 3 he won were all off field goals.
You can't give that. You can't give that an asterisk though, bro. That Tom Brady had nothing to do with that. How can you give that an asterisk?
He had nothing to do with winning that Super Bowl ring. That's why it's an asterisk.
No, but you can't say that. That's
What do you mean I can't
qualify.
say that?
That can't qualify, guy. That
Okay,
can't qualify.
So let's go here then. 1st down, they run the ball with Marshawn Lynch.
Mhm.
They might stuff him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. 2nd down, 3rd down, 4th down. They're getting in. They're on the 2-inch line. We all know this. Nobody could tackle that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He's the beast.
Mm-hmm.
And on 1st down, 1st and goal from the half-yard line, Russell Wilson audibles out of the play and throws a pass to the other team.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't give him an asterisk for that?
No, because it had nothing to do with Tom Brady.
Exactly. And he got a ring for it.
No.
Tom Brady gets credit for having more points on the board, doesn't he? I mean, he put him in that position, right?
He put Seattle Seahawks on. Yes, because he threw a pick.
No. He's talking about his team.
His team had more points on the board. Am I right?
Yeah.
When Russell Wilson threw the pick, the Patriots had more points on the board. Doesn't he get credit for having gotten there?
It depends. One was a defensive touchdown and 3 field goals.
Well, then you go.
Yeah, but he was the quarterback of the team.
Every
It's like the other one. It's like the other.
thrown by the quarterback.
I'm just saying, for him to be the GOAT, I'm not saying he wasn't on a winning football team. To call him the GOAT is the asterisk, right? How about the Super Bowl before that when he scored 0 touchdowns?
Okay.
So, GOAT status?
No, but not. You can't say. Okay,
Against
I get
the
what you're
Rams, they
saying.
won 10-3 on a running play.
I get what you're saying.
Didn't throw a touchdown all game.
But you can't throw that in there as an asterisk. Like he was the cause of that. Like, yeah, he didn't do shit on offense. They didn't fucking do nothing. But he is.
That's why I'm
quarterback of that
saying.
team.
How is that not an argument for him not to be the GOAT, that he didn't do enough to score a touchdown for his team?
That's an argument for him not to be the GOAT, but that's not an argument.
That's my argument.
But that's not an argument to give him an asterisk
Against the GOAT call. Yes, it is.
No,
He's
I
not
can't
the
see
GOAT
that.
for these reasons. Wow.
That's rough for me, bro. That's a rough one for me.
That he did nothing in the Super Bowl to win it, and I can't put an asterisk next to his GOAT name for that.
But you're taking two championships. You want
to go to the losses?
Where he didn't do well. He lost
against
against the Giants twice.
Exactly.
He lost against the Giants twice.
So he should be 0-4 in those Super Bowls. The other 3 were won by field goal kickers, one with a Super Bowl record of 52 yards away.
Yeah, but he put them in a position
for.
He put him on the 48-yard line.
He lost.
That's the GOAT.
Manning.
So he's the GOAT because he was able to put his team on the 48-yard line. Come on, man.
I'm not by no means am I a Tom Brady fan, but you got to give credit where credit's due. Man.
I'm calling him the GOAT with 2 asterisks. That's it. He has to. And you brought up the cheating stuff. I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah, well, the cheating shit, that's him, and that was fucking Belichick where they got caught recording the fucking, I think it was the Jets or something.
So I can't give him no fucking asterisks as the
with
GOAT.
If you said, yo, I'm giving him an asterisk because
it's everything. I got more. I'm saying I did a whole podcast on it. I'll break it down game by game, bro. Like he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT by numbers. Again, I'll go into it if you want to, but
no, don't worry, man. You guys already been here long enough. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. All right. So what was the other topics?
That's it.
Damn, that was a good one, and Scott was the only one who saw it.
Saw what?
This one?
Yeah.
Sports.
Scott talking about sports minus golf reminds me of Grandma talking about switching inputs on.
That is so fucking funny.
All right, hold on. Let me just say this. I don't know nothing about sports. I know quite a bit about sports. I just don't want to talk about the rest of them.
So what was the other topics that you guys were talking
about? We talked about TJ moving for a long time.
TJ, yeah, TJ gave us the tutorial on us moving in and stuff. Talked about him moving in. He's in his new house.
He's in a new house already?
Yep.
Oh shit! Congratulations, bro. Hell yeah! All right, and what else?
I think that's it. I'm telling you, this was a shit show. I can't even remember.
All right. So topics for next week? Any ideas?
No, we need some.
Right now.
Okay. You got one?
Whatnot. I forgot it was Wednesday. I was half an hour late to the podcast because I forgot it was Wednesday.
Yeah, and he texted me. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. Not I got a flat tire. Not my wife is ill. I forgot what day it is."
It'd be like that sometimes, bro.
I guess he's got a smartwatch on his hand with a fucking calendar on it that says Wednesday, June 23rd. Sits in front of his computer. I don't want to hear it. It's a bullshit ass excuse. The only reason he got away with it is that he was playing golf with his mom.
Okay.
Shout out.
Yeah.
You're a good son.
Mama Hicks.
You're a good son. Right. And then he also said that this country looks to seem to be going towards communism. That was earlier in the podcast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're going to skip socialism. We're going straight to communism.
Commie bastards, bro.
That's right.
We're all going to be some commie bastards. Next week, could we talk about...
Don't care.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded, bro.
Talk about what?
Cold-blooded, bro.
That shit never ceases to be funny, even when he does it to me.
I know right? it's like farting, and just, you gotta laugh.
All right, what do you got for next week?
Can we talk about? I was thinking maybe boxing, the current state of boxing and shit. Like that?
I will. But are you gonna be here before 10 o'clock?
Next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll definitely be there before 10.
All right. 9:45.
Next week, Wednesday. Oh, that might be a rough one for me. I'll be working. That might be a rough one. Might be a rough one. I'm not even gonna guess it.
Current stage of boxing, like when YouTubers are boxing people.
Yes, that, and also like the GOAT of boxing, like stuff like that.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to.
man.
I'll have to do some research. I have the vaguest opinions. I've always liked boxing. I've not been a huge fan.
Who's
but I like
who's the goat? Who's the goat, Jason?
Oh man, bro, you got so many people you could talk about, but I mean, the number one, like
Let's just stay with heavyweight.
Ali.
Wow.
But then the argument could be made for Mike Tyson too.
Yeah, if Mike Tyson didn't live in the 80s, if there wasn't enough cocaine in this country,
Mm-hmm.
he would have been fine. Some people always have the old Joe Louis argument because he held a heavyweight championship for 6.5 years straight without ever losing a match.
Yep.
But he fought a bunch of white dudes, so it was like 1921 or something.
Yep. Who was oh God, oh boy.
I'll tell you, I think Muhammad Ali is the GOAT, but I think my favorite is Mike Tyson. I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan.
How about this though? Let's also talk
huge.
about like dream matches.
All right.
Also talk about dream matches too. So off the top of my head, one that I could think of,
Like you like blonde, like you would rather have a blonde girl, big booty, and big titties, or you looking brunette?
no, when I say dream matches, I'm talking about boxing matches, guys. What the fuck? What is wrong with this dude? So dream matches, right? Off the top of my head, I would think of, could you imagine Frazier versus Tyson?
Ooh.
I was
That
gonna
would
just
be
say
a
it. Muhammad Ali versus Tyson would be interesting.
It'll be interesting, but you got
He's-
that's two very different styles. I could see Frazier and Tyson bruting it out, you know.
Right? I
Oh.
could see that. I could see Frazier and Tyson like thumping it, bro. Like really thumping it. I could see that going like some good rounds, man.
Oh, I do think Ali Tyson would be an interesting fight, but yeah, I think you'd talk about some real
way different. Long, lean, fast, short, stocky, powerful. Like,
But then you got to remember, Tyson wasn't just short, stocky. He was fast too, bro.
oh yeah, he was.
Tyson
But not.
was
I
very
don't know.
fast.
I don't know about like flow like a butterfly fast, but
Bro, Tyson was fast, bro. His hook, that hook across
oh,
your
that
jaw,
hook
bro,
is dangerous.
or that body shot,
fucking
bro.
uppercut. God damn.
Yeah.
And
Could you
he
imagine
was-
him getting in close on Muhammad Ali, bro? Man, bro. That would be some. Ooh, that would be crazy.
You know what?
Somebody
But that's
tried to
the
tell me the other day that Deontay Wilder would beat Mike Tyson both in their primes. I said, you are out of your fucking mind. I know he's way bigger.
Wow.
Tyson will fuck his ass up, bro.
Wow. Wow.
He already lost to the other Tyson, the white
Wow.
Tyson.
Oh yeah, Tyson Bedford. Is it Bedford?
No, Tyson Fury.
Yes, Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tyson Fury.
Yes.
They're
He did
about to
lose
fight
him.
again. They're about to fight again on July 14th, I think.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
That's too
But
big.
yeah.
motherfuckers.
So
All right, so that's what we'll do. How about this? We'll do dream matchups in most sports.
okay.
Ooh, okay. I dig
Okay.
it.
Meaning like you could see any fucking team in the NFL, like the 86 Bears versus whoever.
Okay.
And basketball, if Kobe played Jordan in his prime and vice versa and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
here, real
I
quick.
dig it.
Scott, do you know about basketball? Scott?
Not a lot. I've never been a huge basketball fan.
He
so-
knows how to spell it.
Okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo, whatever his fucking name is. Do you know anything about him?
Who is it? The Greek
Okay.
dude?
Yeah, the Greek freak.
The Greek freak, baby.
Yeah.
I know of
So
him.
real quick, what are you guys' thoughts on this dude? Because I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think about him. What are your thoughts on this dude?
I don't have a specific thought, so
Okay.
I'm not.
I think he's I think he's a physical freak. I mean, the Greek freak says it all. I think that if he can make a free throw, well, he did pretty good on the last game, and does get a 3-point shot, he's gonna be something to fuck with for a really long time.
Okay.
However, but if he doesn't, he's very, very limited.
Okay.
Especially
now-
as he gets older and less athletic.
Got it. That makes perfect sense too. How long has he been in the league? Do you know? Because I looked this up the other day, and I was very shocked at this answer. If you had to take a guess,
I would say he's probably in his 5th season, 6th.
this dude has been in the league for 8 years.
Damn.
This dude has been in the
Wow.
league for 8 years.
Like in the league or in the G League, D League?
In the league for
Big
8
league.
years. He got drafted 8 years ago.
Damn.
Wow.
This man, and I'm gonna tell you, I call a lot of people this shit. He's a fucking bum.
Oh shit.
He's a fucking bum, and I'm gonna tell you why he's a bum. This man has one trick, and all it is to drive to the lane, put your head down, drive to the lane, and dunk on somebody. If he wasn't as tall as he was,
Shaq.
he would not be a fucking problem. He
Is
wouldn't be a
Shaq a
threat.
bum?
No, you're trying to compare two different players.
You just described Shaq.
No, you're comparing two different players.
Pony.
Shaq is a big man who plays in the post. Giannis is not a big man who plays in the post. Giannis likes to think that he's a fucking
Who
player.
does today? Nobody plays in the post today. Giannis is the new post.
No, Giannis is a fucking
Look at Joker.
bum. He's the
Look
new
at Joker.
bum.
Is Joker a bum?
Hell no, Jokic is nice. Giannis is a bum, bro. This man can't hit a free throw, okay? He can't hit a fucking jump shot.
He's the defensive MVP, and he makes $200 million a year.
He has no handles. He can't shoot threes. Nothing, bro. He's a fucking bum. This man's a bum. He's a bum.
I can't put an asterisk next to Tom Brady's name. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. How you comparing Tom Brady to fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I'm just saying. You're saying he's a bum.
He is a bum. Prime example.
Defense. Well, then the whole league is filled with bums because
the whole league is filled with bums.
Then he's good then, right?
No, he's not. You can't be the star. You can't be the star of the team and be a fucking bum.
Okay, how about this? How about they beat everybody and they win the championship?
That's not gonna happen.
If it happens, will you take these words back?
No, I will not take them back. I will not.
He'll still be a bum. He leads them to
bum.
the championship, wins the MVP. He's a bum.
Yo, do you think he deserved to be MVP of the league? Because I just can't believe you would say yes if you really think that this man deserves to be the MVP of the fucking league. But I know you're gonna say yes. I know you're gonna say yes.
He wasn't. Jokic
yes, he was.
Not
this year. I'm not talking about this year.
I'm talking about this year. Oh, ever?
Yeah.
I think the way they base it is just off a point scored, I think.
Nah, but I don't think anybody should pick
he averaged like
33
or something.
Yeah, but no one should be able to pick the MVP of the league unless you're playing in the NBA. The players should be the one who picked the MVP, not fucking sports writers, not fucking news analysts. None of them, bro. It should only be fucking those who are in the NBA. That's it. That's it. This dude's a bum, bro. He's garbage. He's straight fucking basura mierda, bro. He's trash.
Damn, is that Italian?
No, that's Spanish, guy.
Oh.
He's
That's
garbage,
weird.
bro. He's fucking
It was weird seeing a black guy speak Spanish. I mean, Italian. So Spanish makes more sense. You got those Spanish honeys in Harlem, right?
Sure do.
Wasn't your first baby mama Puerto Rican?
I only have one baby mom, guy.
Oh.
Wow.
Shout out to my cousin. I thought you had another kid in the city.
No, sir. No, sir.
I thought you had a little Boricua.
No, sir. I only got 2 children. You know.
Was your girlfriend Puerto Rican before this? Why do I think that? I didn't know you though.
No, you didn't know me. Mm-mm.
So what's better? Puerto Ricans or white girls?
This guy is ridiculous.
Tell me the truth.
I don't know what you're talking about, guy.
So Puerto Ricans got more flavor, obviously, right?
I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
How about this? If you had to rank them 1, 2, 3. This is very interesting to me because when I was a kid, I had a little bit of swag and I lived a little bit in the hood. So there was black women in my life, and they always said, "Oh, you're so cute for a white boy. If I was to date a white boy, it would be you." And they would never date me. A couple Puerto Ricans I have under my belt, but I want you to rank them in order. I want white women, Puerto Rican women, and black women in order. Go.
That could be a topic for next week. I like that.
Okay.
That's another topic for next week.
And you too, Scott. So yours are gonna be white trash women from the 80s.
From the 80s.
Gothic the gothic ones that you went through in the 90s, and then regular white ladies after
Well,
the age of 40.
First of all, what? Why you give me only white ladies here?
Scott's like, listen, I've been with my fair share of.
Well, you know, there's
other-
a difference. Well, all right, I'll do it. I was gonna do mine, but so you know, you have white girls, and then
Yeah.
you have dirty white girls. Do you know the difference? Like seriously, there's a big difference. A white girl, lives in, I don't know, New Brunsville, Texas.
He
You
said
know,
New Brunsville.
just a random ass town, you know. A dirty white girl, 100% actually either lived or used to live in a trailer park. That is the number one criteria. At some point in her life, she had to live in a trailer park and has to have at least 7 tattoos and 2 kids. That's dirty white girl. Then there's white girl. Then there's white woman. That's a career-minded 40-year-old to 45-year-old businesswoman that goes to the gym with you.
Okay.
Have you had those in your life, Scott?
All
Each of them?
He said all of them.
That's perfect. So next week I expect the ranking. Because, you know, if you're just talking about, you know, sex, then the dirty white girl probably is the way to put number 1, you know. But if you're if she's trying to meet you're trying to meet your daughter, I mean, she's trying to meet your parents or something, you know, which one you're going to go with. So that's your job next week. White girl, dirty white girl, and businesswoman white girl. Yeah, they're all white, Scott. Take a look in the mirror.
You don't got to do that much research, Scott. No, that's a good topic.
That's an easy one.
Yep.
All right, fine, Scott. I see you're a little fucking blemished over there. So your fourth one will be a black woman, okay? I did it. I know how you're equal opportunity person. So
I just want it to be known that I'm just not, you know, Mr. White Bread over here.
but the question is this: have you ever slept with a non-white person, Scott?
Yes.
I'm not talking about an Asian. No Asians.
Yes.
No Mexicans.
Wait, what the fuck? You just throwing
Yes,
away?
I slept with black women.
There you go. Scott motherfucking Hicks. People, let's go.
That's what's up. That's
motherfucking Hicks laying them down.
Now, tell me this: was it a dirty black girl?
What the fuck? Did she live in the project as opposed to the trailer park?
Was it like, you know, Oakley Dokley black, or like we talking LaQuisha black? You know what I'm saying?
She was somewhere in between. Honestly, she had a
like Tisha and them, like Tisha.
She had a baby, but and a baby daddy, but no husband. And she lived in some kind of it wasn't the projects, but it was one of those government assistance kind of places.
Section 8 dirty girl. Gotcha. Section 8.
Fucking bum, bro.
What was her name?
Let me think. Hang on.
Got him. I knew it. I knew you was doing that shit.
Look, his sister just came in. Oh my god, I can't watch it anymore. I don't need to know about my brother's sex life.
Oh my gosh. Aaron, if you're watching, that's cool. I hope your kids are not watching.
I did remember her name.
Aaron, be prepared. Aaron, be prepared for next week. I want a top 3. I want black man, Puerto Rican man.
You cannot ask Aaron that. I don't know. Don't ask Aaron that.
Why?
You can totally ask her.
Yeah, we're all adults here, bro.
She's not gonna answer, but you can totally ask her.
She's not gonna answer.
Damn. All right. Well, we'll talk about it next week.
All right, fellas. I'm gone.
See ya.
Love ya.
See ya. Peace. Oh, we went deep. We went 2 hours and 19 minutes and 51 seconds, and I don't think we talked about shit. Anyways, thank you for all the happy birthday shout outs. Oh, she went with it. Black man, yes. Pakistani man, yes. White man, yes. Whoa! You were supposed to rank them. But you can give us that next week. No, I'm outside. Finn is asleep. Wow. How old is Finn now? black man, Pakistani. Ooh, I got questions. You should come on next week. Pakistani. Interesting. Not only have I not slept with a Pakistani man, I don't even know one. That's impressive. 5. Oh, Pakistani's 5. No, you're supposed to rank them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't even have 5 people. Wow. Good topic next week. Can't wait. But anyways, happy birthday to me, the man, the myth, the legend. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, the Twitters, the fucking Instagrams, all that shit that wish me happy birthday, the text, the voicemails, the phone calls, the Marco Polos, everything. Oh, Finn is 5 now. I was trying to put him in the ranking. Wow. Yeah, last time I saw him, he was literally a baby at Scott's wedding, I think. Like a newborn. I think that's what they call him down there in South Carolina. He was a newborn. We have a newborn baby. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday with G with 2 E's, baby. But yeah, I got to go. 2 hours and a half. This is ridiculous. Did not plan on this. But anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. God bless. And good night.